This is our water filter, and we're going to fill up 2 of these containers for the recipe. All of this has been sterilized, by the way, and now it's going to be heated up to make a sugar water mixture. So basically we're following Elizabeth's recipe. We're taking 1 gallon of water, but we're using this container, which is a pickle container, and we researched the calculations online. So 2 of these pickle containers with tea bags, and I'll give you the exact number in a moment, with 1 cup of sugar, and you always want to make sure that you use a wooden spoon. And then we've brewed our tea, and here it is cooling down. The next thing we're going to do is add that in hot to the actual kombucha jar so it will disinfect any sort of germs. This is a white tea. So now we're going to go ahead and add in this tea. It's a sweet tea mixture, and we added in the sugar after the tea had brewed a little bit, and we stirred it vigorously. And we're putting it in hot so it will disinfect any bacteria in this jar, but we've already cleaned it really quite well, and then we've added some vinegar and emptied that out. I should take the tea bags out. We decided to go ahead and strain out all these tea bags. I hope this looks dark enough for the sweet tea mixture. Alright, so now we're going to pour, I don't even know if we're going to keep all this or not. We're going to add some of the SCOBY juice and the SCOBY. So that looks like it might be enough. Now we're going to let this tea mixture cool down because we don't want to add the SCOBY to the hot mixture because it will kill the good bacteria. So the purpose is to put this in here hot to disinfect it, and then we're going to simply put a clean little coffee filter over it just to protect anything from falling in. We've already mopped the floors and done everything to keep this kitchen as sanitary as possible. So this is Esther. We had 2 that we started, and Ruby died. She got hit by mold. It's all good because now we've got Esther here. And we've been fending off the fruit flies, and I believe this SCOBY looks pretty good. If you could see how it looks under here, the thickness, I hope this thing is ready to put in and start. I know it's not fully grown, but it sure looks thick all the way around to me. Basically, to create Esther, we used raw kombucha. We used a different flavor, and I completely intuited the mixture of sugar and water, and we went through the whole process. We let it cool down, and then we added a bottle of this, and 4 weeks later you have this healthy mushroom. There's no mold on here at all, and it looks, to me, it looks beautiful. We'll see when I reach in. I hope it doesn't come apart. Okay, well, we decided to go ahead and add a little ice bath here so that we could cool this down. Obviously you don't want it too cool because it puts the SCOBY in a state of, like, you know, cryonic suspension. And you don't want it too hot to kill the good bacteria. So we're gonna let it cool down just a little bit. This is white tea. Now, Esther is brewed from hibiscus tea with black tea. So this should be a very nice multicultural tea, and I hope my friends like it, and I hope we have lots of batches with some very special recipes we're working on. Here's to the first brew. After this cools off, we'll be able to add the SCOBY and then let it sit for the appropriate amount of time for it to create its healthy cultures. Well, obviously, okay, here we go. As I'm transporting the SCOBY, I trip and almost break the SCOBY in LMC fashion, and it's folded like a tortilla. So we've got the shaman on the scene here. He's going to grab the SCOBY and put some SCOBY water in here, the mother. Without further ado, this is so cool. And he's praying over the SCOBY. Okay. Here comes Esther. Okay.
You're walking through the streets where no one knows your name.
Now I'm going to coax the mother because it's a little bit. Oh my lord, it's perfect.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh.
Look at this
My
thing.
lord.
Okay, can you pick it up so we can just see it real quickly before you put it in there? Let's go. Let's not near the light, not too close to the light. No, can you pick it up with your hand?
No, let's go. Of course. Oh, come with her.
Okay, show.
It's beatific.
Beautiful. Now let's put it in the jar, please. Let's move.
Okay. Which jar?
This one, the big pickle jar. First put the juice in.
Interesting.
You're looking for a sign to lead you on your way.
Now goes the mother.
Hi, Esther.
It's one of my favorite names, by the way. And there she is.
Seems to lead astray.
Now,
We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the juice now. Not too much from the bottom. That's probably good, huh? Whoops. There she goes. To the
actually,
Maybe that was a bad idea.
Lisa is actually correct about not adding too much of this.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to start a new mother from some raw kombucha. So we're going to take this raw kombucha bottle here and put this, okay, you're going to mix a bunch of things together, cool. Let's see, where's the mother? Okay, boom, alright. Alright, so you're going to put that in there. So you're going to take Esther's mojo juice and put it into this white tea here. This is a hibiscus black tea mix. Okay, and then he's going to take a raw kombucha bottle. We're going to start a whole new mother. And each time you have a batch...
And this is ginger. I will.
No, you don't shake it. You don't shake it. You do not want to shake this because it will... Here's exactly why you don't want to shake it. Except, in addition to the fizz factor, it also ruins all of the little bacterium. Daniel shook it. I've told him about 100 times not to shake it. That's what happens when you're married for 20 years. Your husband doesn't listen. So, he's now going to pour the kombucha.
Actually.
My dialogue, you're the one who...
And we'll see. We'll see, actually.
My dialogue, you're the demo man. Just pour it in there,
Lisa
please.
May is correct. But I think that the
Slowly.
Oh, God, she's so knowledgeable about this stuff. But she actually researches stuff.
Yeah, I listen.
I just go
That's
and
the
fly.
difference.
But she actually goes on the internet.
Okay, now that concludes our experiment on kombucha.